LinkedIn, I'm quite new to
Mm,
because working in the NHS, you don't really do LinkedIn. You don't
yeah.
really do networking. You're part of this big machine. Um,
And you're not really
so
going to
I
get headhunted by another trust or,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So I never had LinkedIn until I started my own business, and it took me a while to really kind of understand that platform, what it was
Mm,
for, and how it worked. But since I started using LinkedIn, I've had a lot more opportunities. I've made some amazing business contacts. It's brought work into my business.
mm,
It's like being on podcasts like yourself.
mm,
So I do quite like LinkedIn. And somebody said to me early on, you need to be on LinkedIn.
mm,
That's where the money is. And so I do think the return on investment for LinkedIn is probably a bit more on a par because I don't spend as much time on it, and I do post, but it tends to be a little bit more like my Instagram stories, like, oh,
mm.
today I did this. It's not that kind of really polished, although, if I have a photo shoot of some work that I finished design, I would still be sharing it on LinkedIn, but I find that the pressure to be sort of perfect and polished seems to be less so on LinkedIn than
Mm.
on Instagram.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point actually that deserves further examination. Um, but yeah, I would agree with that. And I think it's a really big area. This whole sort of that we've developed as a culture. This kind of no, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't make a mistake. I couldn't possibly make a mistake. And again, we saw a lot of that in COVID as
Mm,
well. And this sort of, you can't be fallible, you can't be wrong, you can't be. But then LinkedIn, the professional social media, the work social media, is like, yeah, you make mistakes, you do things wrong, you mess it up. We're messing up all the time. It's always messed up. And then you learn from that and then you get better. It's like, well, that makes more sense to me.
mm.